Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Build a Theme Park. It's episode 102, and I want to apologize for not recording a commentary last episode, but well, you know, life is life, and we went to an amusement park, and I had to move to another city, and yeah, in the end I just forgot that I had to do one, and yeah. Basically I didn't do a commentary, but okay. That was last episode or last week or whatever. This episode will be valuable. As you may know, this week is head-to-head week, and I'm not 100% sure when exactly this episode will come on air, because I don't know how many head-to-head videos we will have to do this week. But yeah, you will watch this whenever it airs, and therefore, this episode starts very good. I'm talking shit like never before. But okay, I wasn't entirely okay, let's put it like this. I hated what we did, the coaster we did last episode, and I wanted to do it different. And the coaster will be something we will work with a lot during the next few episodes, because it will take me a long time to finally get it right, and to get just to get it right, and I want to get it right. That's should be obvious. I would hate nothing more than, I don't know, to do a park and then the coaster or the main coaster of one of the areas sucks. That's nothing I want to do, and that's so. Note to myself: think before you talk. That could help you a lot in the future. And then here I don't know, every time I try to build an intermean launch coaster, I want to do it with a launch, and then I have some picture in my mind what exactly I want to do, and then I start building, and it's something completely different, and that's basically what's the case here. All those high hills and those big airtime camelbacks and whatever, they don't fit into this coaster at all. But while building them, it feels kind of right to build them, and then afterwards you think, well, actually they suck hard. That's a big problem right now in this episode. To do the coaster the way it's supposed to be. I don't want to put any inversions on a coaster. I mean, originally I wanted to do a mock launch coaster with some inversions like Blue Fire at Europa Park, but we already have so many coasters with inversions in the park, or well, not so many, but we have a lot of hardcore thrill rides in the park. I mean, the Aero coaster has 4 inversions. The inverted coaster, of course, is not for the lighthearted. The coaster is the wooden coaster is like a huge monster. Same goes for the mega coaster in the Skyrim area, and the flying coaster we built in Rome. It has inversions, and it's really huge, so nothing too family friendly here. So what I need in this park is like a coaster that is in between all of this. It has to be, of course, it has to be thrilling, it has to be fun, but it should not scare the shit out of normal people. and that's what I want to do with this coaster. Obviously, as you can see right now, it's not what I'm doing, because this coaster will scare the shit out of people. But the goal is, over the next few episodes, to build a launch coaster that actually is fun, it's thrilling, but it's not too frightening and too terrifying for as normal people, as I said. And with normal people, I mean, of course, the families, and not. I mean, I'm a coaster enthusiast, so I don't count myself as normal people in this regard. And so that coaster is fun for everyone and not just for me, which is like the opposite of what I did with the other rides in the park. I would love nothing more than to ride a wooden coaster or the intermediate mega hyper giga whatever coaster in the Skyrim area. Those are like my kind of coasters. Big, huge, terrifying, and with shitloads of airtime. But that's of course not for everybody. Now with this thing here, we are getting closer to what I want to do. I want to have the top hat as like the highest point in a coaster, and the rest of the coaster more, not small, but moderate, not too high, not too low, not too much ejector airtime or things like that. I just want to have a good flowing coaster with some fun twists and turns, and that's what I'm doing right now. The other coasters before this one, or the other versions of the coaster, were just too thrilling, or not fun at all, or boring. Plus they mostly looked like really big shit. But okay, what I'm doing here is I wanted to the small turn I had there before was not big enough. It has had too much ejector airtime. It was just too low for the speed the coaster was going at this specific place in the ride. So I wanted to do like a twisted top hat like the intermittent mega lights have. And I think that's basically what I did, and I think it looks good, but that's just me. Now the most difficult part, at least for me, while building a coaster, is always the end. To get the end right. I mean, I like the coaster the way it is till it crosses the brake run, just beneath the station. But now getting the end right took me some time, or not. I'm not sure if this is the final version of it, or if I'm going to change something there. Of course, it looks way too fast now, with 4 times the speed. But with the normal speed, it looks fine. What I'm trying to do now is, you may remember the little hack we did on the Intermin coaster and on the flying coaster to get more trains on it, and that's basically what I'm doing here, or what I've done here. As you can see, we can now use 2 trains, and we couldn't use them in the block break mode, block circuit block, whatever mode. So that the coaster runs realistically. and that's what I was aiming for here. Yeah, changing the colors, I decided to do a black track and those light brownish supports. That's, I don't know, a little bit like I do that all the time. Maybe because one of the best launch coasters in Germany would be Desert Race, and Desert Race is, as you can imagine, black track and light brown supports. So that's basically what I'm doing every time I try to build a launch coaster. It always ends up with a black track and light brown supports. What we are doing here is I wanted to do some custom supports for the top hat, because it would just look ridiculously unstable if we put the normal, or if we would let the normal supports do all the work. So I'm trying to do some custom supports with track architecture. I know this does not look that good right now, and it won't look very good for a couple of episodes. But be assured, I know that it looks like shit, and I've changed it right now. So the most recent version of the coaster does not look, or the supports don't look so, well, over supported, bullshit, whatever. But you have to wait, I think, till episode 108 till I change that. I think it was 108. I could look it up, but that would spoil the fun. So that's that, at least for now. As I said, I will change it up later, and it will look better later on. Much better, in fact. I hope. At least I think it looks better, so I guess some of you will agree with me once episode 108 is published. So, but I think that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a comment or a thumbs up, or just show this video to your grandma. I don't know. Do something. Do something, please. And in case you didn't notice yet, we do have Twitter by now, and it would be great if you could follow us on Twitter. that would make this all loads more fun. But okay, thanks for watching, guys. We will see each other again next episode. Until then, stay safe. Goodbye.